Hey guys, what's up? It's Red back again with another video. I just wanted to do like a little recap on just, the bad parts of becoming a delivery driver. Now, if you guys watch my other videos, I do have other videos on what to know before you become a delivery driver. Then I got some on, tips and tricks on certain platforms. Guys, go look in the description because the other videos will be down there as well. These are the bad parts about becoming a delivery driver. Okay, look. When y'all become a delivery driver, a lot of people don't understand or even know that delivery drivers get full pay. They don't get taxes out of their check. They don't get a check. They get daily cash out or weekly cash out. If you get the card, because they do have DoorDash cards, they got Uber cards, they got all those type of cards. So in case you guys can't do direct deposit into your own personal bank account, they will create one for you. So it's a con because when you guys are getting this much money and you don't get no taxes taken out your check, you gotta think about it. Y'all really think this shit free, right? No. But I know this as a delivery driver that you're supposed to save half of your money, or just a little bit, like $1,000, $2,000 for taxes that you have to pay yearly, because the taxes depend on how much money you're making. So if you're making a bunch of money, you're gonna have to pay a lot of taxes. So this is new to me as well, but I think that's a big tip that a lot of delivery drivers should know, because I didn't even know that, and that kind of just made me flabbergasted. Number two, people don't understand the bad part of becoming a delivery driver is dealing with people lying on you. They're gonna have people lying on you. So a lot of people will sit here and say they didn't get their order, and say it was this way, say it was that way. Like, I literally had a customer, you guys, say that their bag was messed around with or something, and I did not touch it. Like, people are just weird as hell, I guess, because they think you look a certain type of way, or certain things happen that is not under your control. Like, you guys will understand when you become a delivery driver. People will sit here and lie on you and blame everything on you. So you gotta be very cautious and careful. Number three is the mileage on your car. People don't realize that that is one of the baddest things about becoming a delivery driver. If you guys have a really, really old car that's already breaking down and worn out, delivery driver might not be for you, because it will happen. I guarantee it, because sometimes you are driving far distances, especially if you don't understand mile and minutes. Plus, depending on if you're waiting in line, all types of stuff, like when you're hopping out of a car and it's a house, you're not gonna immediately always turn off your car. So just remember, your car will be going on and off, or your car will be running for a very long time. Number four, the biggest con I would say is you don't know how much you're actually going to make in one day. So sometimes you might be making $100 to change every single day, depending on the market. Now, the market is referred to the neighborhood, the area, the city, okay? So one day you could be making $100 that whole day, then the next day you only made probably about $40. And that's what happens. Like, there will be very slow days sometimes, and there'll be very fast days. A lot of delivery driving apps and places, you can work 12-hour shifts, 8-hour shifts, whatever the case is, and people still, will not know how much they're making fully in one day, because it differs by different things. And depending on if somebody tips high, somebody doesn't tip high, like I said, how the market is. But every single one has a base pay. Now, if you guys don't know a base pay, that's the pay that the app pays you. So Favor, Walmart Delivery, GoPub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, all that type of stuff, they have a base pay that they have to pay you. So in case a customer doesn't tip, or it's a low tip, you're still going to get paid, but it's probably not as much as you think it would be. So I work for a lot of them. I don't know everyone's base pay, because I usually get higher tips. Like for Walmart and Favor, I get high tips all the time. So I don't really know the base pay for Favor. I think it's $4 too, but DoorDash is $4. It just all depends on you. Fifth con, sometimes certain apps don't tell you exactly where you're delivering to. So sometimes you're not gonna know where you're delivering to, and sometimes, even for, I know Lyft and Uber drivers, you won't know where you're dropping the person off at. So make sure you guys, wary about that every so often. If you do get on one of those delivery driving apps where it does show, the person's address, be thankful and always look that up to make sure you're not going in a crazy neighborhood, something too out your environment, basically. Like, whatever doesn't make you comfortable, make sure you guys avoid delivering to certain places. Like, for me, I don't deliver to apartments, and the main reason why I don't deliver to apartments is because safety issues. Also, because they don't usually pay the gate code, so you got to sit there and call the customer, text the customer, and sometimes they will not pick up and they will not text you or anything. So that is a big con, because you don't want to be sitting there for about 30 minutes on one order, or on the phone with DoorDash help, or Favor help, or Walmart delivery. Even for Walmart delivery, you guys, I do not deliver to apartments. I make sure not to, because you will get paid $4 or $5 for going up 5 flights of stairs, 3 flights of stairs, right? Carrying five little big ass cases of water. You're probably bringing up a whole bunch of detergent. You're probably bringing up a whole bunch of crazy ass items that are big and heavy. Like, you can even be bringing up a stereo. And here's another big con about delivery driving apps. Apps are always going down. They're actually slow. They're actually sucky. Glitches in the system, all types of stuff. So sometimes, you'll be sitting over there trying to, deliver an order, and your screen could be stuck. You got situations where you delivered something, but it's still popping up on the screen that you didn't deliver it. You got situations where a bunch of things, even when, like, one time when I was driving, you guys, my app just glitched to where it stopped showing, like, where I was driving. Like, it stopped showing the maps on my screen. So I had to use Apple Maps. And, like, it's crazy. So beware of that, even for Walmart delivery. Favor does, I would say Favor has a lot of app issues. GoPuff doesn't really have a lot of app issues. Uber Eats doesn't really have a lot of app issues. It's like, I swear, it's DoorDash. DoorDash is the worst one. Walmart delivery is too. Favor barely has it. So just be wary about that, especially if you guys are with a certain phone company and your service is bad or laggy. I would not recommend becoming a delivery driver, because most of the time you're delivering to people that don't have any service out in that area. Like, I'm telling you. Or, it'll be the weird moments. It'll be the weird moments. If you're delivering at night, you guys, you will not be able to see certain people's door numbers or stairs if the car breaks down, or if you don't have gas in your car or anything. People just want their food. So you gotta make sure you have everything maintained and done and everything. If your car breaks down during the DoorDash and stuff like that, they don't care. Like, certain problems, certain situations, people don't care. They just want their food at the end of the day. As long as you deliver it, that's all that matters to them. And sometimes what you do is not enough for a lot of people. So if you're a people pleaser, this might not be for you, because a lot of people have no respect for delivery drivers, believe it or not. So you gotta be wary of that. A lot of people don't care that you're a DoorDasher, like, for real. You walk up in a restaurant or a store, people do not care that you're a DoorDasher. I'm saying this because if you go in a place where it's packed or something, people will not let you skip the line just because you gotta go pick up an order. And it could be long. It could be long as hell. Like, people do not want you cutting them, even though you might just go walk in and walk out. Even when you gotta deal with drive-through, police that work at the place, they will be so rude to you for no reason. Like, they don't give a fuck about you. They're not gonna treat you different from the next person, even though you walking up in there getting something and going. You basically working for the restaurant when you gotta go pick up the order and drop it off for them. But they don't look at you like that, so you gotta be worried about that. People don't understand that it's not okay to not put the right address. Like, I've had a lot of orders where I delivered to people's address who was completely incorrect. Like, they forgot how to spell it, or they put the wrong house number, or some people would put it in an apartment form. They would put a house as an apartment. And I had like 2 orders where they literally sent me the wrong address, and they texted me talking about, hey, could you come to this address instead? To motivate yourself to keep going when it comes to being a delivery driver, because once you get a certain amount of money that day or in that 30 minutes or hour with span, you'll be like, okay, I got enough money for the day or whatever, and you basically don't want to do it. Especially if you guys are kind of like me. I'm the delivery driver that always drops off an order, and if I don't have no other orders for like the next 5-10 minutes, I'm gonna go home. And when you go home, you don't feel like coming back out all the time. You gotta motivate yourself to keep doing orders or to keep leaving your house. You will rarely get high orders. Like, I get a $20 order probably one time a day, honestly. I'll go without a $20 order. And then randomly, I'll get like a $40 order, $60 order. It's just random. So the bad thing about being a delivery driver is people don't tell you this, but if you guys pay for your own insurance, your insurance will go up. Because when you have a certain insurance, and if you tell the insurance company, hey, I'm a delivery driver, they're going to raise it like $100 more. Just because you're more prone to an accident because you're always driving. You sit here and you delivery drive a lot, especially if you're always on the road, especially if you only do it while it's busy. Now me, I would not recommend delivery driving when it's busy because number one, you're probably going to get low paying orders. Now sometimes you might get high paying orders depending on the time of the day. Going during rush hour times, like times where everybody's door dashing and they got hot spots and stuff, more than likely you might not get orders like that, like I said, and it's going to be so fucking booked and busy on the road. Like, everybody's gonna be driving. So if you would want to avoid that, like me, I like doing delivery driving like early in the morning or late at night. I don't really do it like in the midday because number one, in case I want to run errands, number two, I spend time with myself and my dog, and number three, you know, if I need to get anything I want to do getting taken care of, I can during that time, go out and do stuff. So it gives me, you know, time and space to relax and stuff too as well. So I recommend everybody do this because everybody wants to, you know, everybody's market is different. So my market might not be how yours is wherever you guys are living at. Where you're living at, you know, it could be busy the times that I recommended for y'all to go out. So order like the restaurant, you know, the cook, whoever the case is that put it in the bag for you. Whatever is in there, you would get blamed. So if they ask for like, you know, a straw or like extra condiments and stuff like that, and they didn't even like, and they closed the bag already and they told you it was in there and it's not in there, you would get blamed for that. You will get blamed if there's hair in your food and it's probably not even yours and it's the person that cooked the food. You will get blamed for a lot of stuff. So I was at Jack in the Box. I did Jack in the Box orders. I did 2 orders, and one person told me that this person was that person's order, and then they told me that that person was that person's order. So I did it like that, and both of them complained to me saying that that wasn't their order. So the person that handed me the food, the Jack in the Box person, they fucking told me the wrong orders. So they switched the orders around or whatever, and I'm not gonna open up the bag. It got a sticker on it. Open up the bag and get blamed for opening up the bag to look for your food. Like, that's their fault. And I got thumbs down for that. So be very cautious about stuff like that too. People that are delivery drivers got shot and killed, or got shot or just robbed. So be wary about the items that you have on you and in your car, because people are crazy, especially if they know that you are a delivery driver. Some people have nothing better to do with their lives and got nothing to lose. So you have to remember that when you guys are riding around, especially if you're a female or just a male in general, you know, and y'all are doing it by yourselves. That makes it kind of a little bit more scarier. You are door dashing by yourself. I wouldn't recommend doing it at night, because you guys will never know who y'all are delivering to. And that's another bad part about being a delivery driver, that you guys never know who you're delivering to. So you guys could be delivering to normal people. You guys could be delivering to celebrities, rich people. You guys could be delivering to a dog lady, alien. You guys could be delivering to anything and anybody, a rapist. I'm not trying to sit here and mock anybody or be rude about it. I'm being blunt though. Like, you don't know who you're delivering to, even a racist. Like, I've delivered to some people that were racist. you never know who you're delivering to. You don't know their background. You don't know what they do for a living, or you know what they do, period. So only the smart ones will survive. I don't mean book smart. So you gotta be very, very cautious about everything that you do, who you're delivering to, and what you're delivering. Some people are the type where they will watch you drive all the way to their house, and as soon as you get there, they come outside. Some people will sit there and act like they doing stuff in their front yard, watch you come, grab the item, and go back inside. Like, people are weird like that. Like, some people will sit there and be like, hey, can you bring this stuff inside of my house? Oh, hey, can you put it in my garage? You got weird stuff going on. So you just gotta be wary. So yeah, you guys, that's it for the video. Those are all the bad things that you guys should know that comes with being a delivery driver, or to brag about. It's some real life crucial things. And I hope after this video you guys think thoroughly before you become a delivery driver, because it's not all peaches and creams like people make it seem to be, or how it looks at first. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Bye.